Oh, it's live now. Okay. So, uh, King of Kings is the root, means where king is only don't need to work, but all the things come to you. So, food, clothes, shelter, everything coming to you, royalty. So, on the outer world, the power represent that yatha praja tatha praja means yatha raja tatha praja. That means if the king is honest and established in dharma, then the outer public is also righteousness, honest, and follow that quality. But if the king is corrupt, dishonest, egotistic, then it reflects on the public. So, like in the body, human body, was the king, the hands, feet, they all move, they follow the order of the body and the mind, and who give the direction to the mind? No mind. No mind means that get where does it derive energy from? No mind. From no mind means sound sleep. Sound sleep, it recharges the battery, the all the energy it gains out of 8 hours sleep, maybe sound sleep, maybe 1 hour, 2 hour. But in the sound sleep, we found that are we worried or thinking? None of those. All the no doing, no thinking is there. But no doing, no thinking is rather nurtured and nourished by non doing and no thinking. So, who am I? Who am I is that being, B E I N G, human, B E I N G, being. And that's what the thought is going back in the non doing when there is no thinking. So it had the memory, the primordial memory of non doing. In the mother's womb is ecstatic. Ecstatic means is being with the being, the other being is doing for it. When we come out, the mind is born and all that is growing. So up to the extent that thinking, repeatedly thinking, becomes an anxiety and worries. But it wants to return to the non-thinking. That's why people are doing escape through sex, drug, rock and roll, that this quieten the chattering mind, the monkey mind. Those are artificial ways, but then there are other therapies, techniques where meditation or they give you like so-called balanced mind or peaceful mind. That's adjustment for the body mind, but 24/7, the slave, the mind, which is supposed to serve the king, the being. Being is the king of all kings. Being. Because there is no more doing and thinking. This doing is like the public, thinking is like the governing government, and what is the king of all kings? The being. Being means infinite, unbounded consciousness, which is playing the play of consciousness beyond the doing, beyond the thinking, is the being space. So the very ego, the thinking, want to return back to the mother's womb, but it cannot because it has the body and mind. So, but psychologically, emotionally, when you're aware of the awareness without the thought, that's what the traditionally in Patanjali Sutra, Nirvikalpa, Sarvikalpa, with thought and without the thought. Shuddha Chaitanya. Shuddha Chaitanya is the other word, means choiceless awareness. Remain 24/7. And then you are King of Kings. Things start coming to you. Before the desire arises, it's already fulfilled. And the other words say bhakta means the devotional thinking, that the thoughts are good as a servant unless it becomes anxiety and worries. Your life become intoxicated with divinity because here and nowness only lives, not the worries of future and past, and no more fear. Fear. F, false entity appears real. Fear. Today, lot of 90% people living so-called in fear. They put different words, high motivational videos, motivational, but look at their face, they are all running with worries and call it motivated, motivational. But completely anxietyful. So, of course, the mind want to live in here now, playful, like a child, then life the itself become prayerful and playful here and now. Om Shanti.